Hello everyone, welcome back to Finniton Central. Sorry it's been such a long time since I last posted a video. I have actually been trying to do it for as long as I possibly can, but every time I come to try and do something happens or another, mostly to do with work more than anything else. But anyway, I'm back. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers that have been subscribing to my channel since the last video. And if any of you, hopefully most of you will have noticed that there is a new introduction video to my channel. I'd like to say a big thank you to DJ Smallcuts for doing that for me. You can find him here on Club Amen. They do have their own YouTube channel, but yeah, he edited the video for me. He put the music on there for me as well as. So if any of you like drum and bass music, I know it's not to everybody's cup of tea, but if you do like that sort of music, then by all means go over and look up his channel. If you like what you see, subscribe to his channel. And yeah, thank you very much, mate, for doing that for me. To be fair, it was something I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. He did offer to do it for me a little while ago, and as soon as he'd done the first edit on it, I says, that's it, that's the one. He did an absolute fantastic job and managed to do all of that all in just one evening. Which I thought was brilliant. One of the good things I like about the small video clip, and if any of you haven't seen it already, please go and have a look. But it's all sort of faded to make it look like it sort of like the 1980s basically. So it's got a bit of a 1980s feel to the picture as it goes along. But yeah, I really enjoyed the video. In fact, we must have watched that video 3 or 4 times in one go. It was we just kept watching it over and over. We thought it was that good. But that's my own opinion. I don't know what you think. I've had a few people put a thumbs down to it. Possibly maybe something to do with the fact they just didn't like the music. I don't know. To be fair, I don't understand the whole thumbs down thing. You know, if you're gonna go to the point of watching my videos and putting a thumbs down on it, why watch it in the first place? I don't understand. To be fair, I wished YouTube would take it off. But there we go. It's just one of those things. I don't mind. To be fair, it's the first time I've got a thumbs down on a video since I started doing this in September last year, I think it was. But anyway, that's what it is. You know, if you're gonna put thumbs down, fine. You know, but you know, please tell me why. It would be nice to get a bit of feedback. But there we go. Anyway, rant over. So obviously I've got my picture. If you want to get one of those, go over to Scale Model Scenery. They do an amazing amount of products, some of which I've already bought, which I'll show you in a bit because I've finished doing that. I've been doing quite a fair bits and pieces on the layout, which I'll go through with you in a bit. Most of what I've been doing really is testing stuff out. I've been trying to make some new scenic parts. I've been chewing up loads of foam and bits and pieces for that. I'm looking down because it's right there. But yeah, so I'll go through all that in a minute. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Derek at DJ Model Railways. If none of you were aware, he did a big giveaway recently where he gave away 10 different products. I was one of the lucky winners. Jason at Barnabas Junction won again. Some people get all the luck, don't they? But yeah, so I've got my crimping kit. To be fair, I didn't know what it was when I first bought it, but now I do know what it was. I've put it to good use, and now I've got to buy some more choc blocks. Never mind. So yeah, so thank you very much, Derek, for doing your competition. It was a very nice thing to do. I wish I could do the same thing myself, but I currently can't afford it. I really can't. But anyway, while we're on the subject of Jason at Barnabas Junction, I want to say a big thank you to him also. He recommended that I buy these Lay's DCC decoder chips from eBay. So I went straight on eBay and I bought them from CM3 models. I'll show you that now. There we go. These chips have been absolutely fantastic. They cost me £9.50 plus £2 postage. To be fair, they are probably the cheapest DCC decoders I've ever seen, and they work remarkably well. I mean, these ones in particular, you know, these will run your lights and everything else. They're just a standard 8-pin decoder. I've been having big issues recently with the Gagemaster ones that I'd bought earlier on in the year. After liaising with Gagemaster and Rails of Sheffield, who I'd bought them from, it turned out in the end that they weren't actually compatible with the NCE power cab that I've got on the layout now. But through no fault of their own, they just wouldn't work. But I do highly recommend the Gagemaster products, of which I've got some of their products already on the layout. Rails of Sheffield also gave me my money back. They didn't need to have to do that. I think they went a little bit above and beyond on that one. But I do honestly really do appreciate the fact that they did do that. Model railways are not exactly cheap, and I do spend my money quite wisely. Well, I try to, at least anyway. I sort of plan what it is I'm going to do, buy what I need, and then get on with it, which is one of the reasons why I haven't posted a video in a while, because I've been pulling my hair out trying to get these things to work, and it just wasn't having it. And in the end, finding out they weren't compatible was quite disheartening. Again, I mean, I like the Gagemaster products. My Flying Scotsman has a Gagemaster DCC 26 chip in it. I bought that 2 years ago at the NEC. It's been working absolutely fine and still does now, which is why I bought the chips to begin with. But I think they may have altered something in their programming between now and then, and they no longer work. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's never going to deter me from buying their product. There's nothing wrong with their product. It just, I suppose if you've got Gagemaster controllers, they'll work beautifully. But in this case, they wouldn't work. But Jason actually recommended that I buy these chips because he also uses an NC power cab himself. So on his recommendation, I've bought them, and I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with them. So again, Jason, thank you very much for that, mate. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, layout. What I've been doing on the layout. I finished the fencing around the industrial area. I've also fitted the first of, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first of 6 industrial units into the arches. I've also built the small Metcalf signal box, and the interior kit for that, which I'll show you in a bit. I fitted lights to that also. Future videos, I am going to start doing, I have actually started thinking about doing some more product reviews, and also some how-to videos as well. I was going to do the one on the little signal box, sorry, the small signal box, but a fellow YouTuber beat me to it recently, and did a very good detailed review on that. So I thought there was no point in me doing it in the end. Plus also I missed lots of bits out because I was just concentrating on building it and think, oh no, I've got a video of this, I've got a video. So I think I need a little bit more practice on that before I do that. But let me know what you think. You know, do you want me to start showing a few more how-to videos? You know, let me know what you want from the channel, and I'll try and do my utmost best to try and cater for everybody's needs. Again, you know, as I've said before, it is only a hobby, and I do try to post as many videos as I possibly can. But if you are on Google Plus, please come and check me out on Google Plus under Finnerton Central. I'm on there posting photographs and the odd video clip here and there of what I've been up to. Recently I've started doing the same thing on Facebook as well. So if you want to get your network YouTube map, go to Scale Model Scenery for that, and also check out Model Railway YouTube community group as well, which has almost hit 1,000 subscribers, if not already. While we're on the subject of subscribers, I've nearly hit 180 subscribers already. I can't believe it. So I want to say a big thank you to you all for that. It is much appreciated. You know, when I first started doing these videos, I didn't think I was going to get any more than 5, and to get where I am now, it's been overwhelming. It really has, and I do appreciate it. I really do. Anyway, what else have I been up to? Yes, I've done the fencing, I've done the signal box, I've ballasted the track around Finnerton Central also. I've currently got bits of locomotives all over my workbench at the moment that I'm currently putting back together. I finally got my 125 working on DCC, and I've also got an 040 shunter working on DCC as well as. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you what I've been up to, and we'll go from there. Okay, right, so as you can see, I've ballasted the track around Finnerton Central here. It goes all the way up to the tunnel there. Move you over to the other side here as well as. So yeah, so I've done what most people told me not to do, to be honest with you. I actually used the glue in the ballast to hold the platforms down. A lot of people said that not to do it because the card will warp, but you know what, I thought I'm going to take the chance and have a go, and thankfully I can say they didn't warp. So gluing the track down with the ballast, I would recommend. It's obviously worked for me. So yeah, that's that done. We'll go over to the signal box and I'll show you that now. And here's the signal box. It's that pride of place here in the corner. And this is currently the part of the layout that I'm concentrating on at the moment. I'm going to sort out scenery side of things around this soon. But as you can see at the minute, we have lights. There is a light outside, one inside, and if I can get you in closely enough, you'll see a table there inside in the window, and just above the table you will hopefully notice an orange glow coming from there. That's the flickering orange LED that I bought, which is currently in the fireplace there, which gives the fireplace a bit of an authentic look. Right, what I'll do now is I will take the lid off and show you inside. And here you go. You can see that fireplace a little bit easier now. And then you got like the warm glow coming from the light there on the one side. And then we'll try and pan around here a little bit. You see the table and chairs there in the corner. You've got one normal chair and a rocking chair. All of these are out of the Metcalfe kit. And then what we'll try and do now is we'll try and pan around to the other corner here. And I'll show you the other side. Where are we? Here we are. You see the other side there. You got the wheel there for the level crossing, and then I'll come round this side. Sorry, folks, tight spot this is. And then you see the levers there on the one side. There isn't a set of levers on the opposite side also. Yeah. To be fair, there's such a detailed kit this is. You've got to purchase it just to understand how detailed it really is. But yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. It really is. My most favourite part has to be the fireplace. Now it does certainly give a proper authentic look to it. I'm just going to hold the camera here for a minute here so you can actually see the light is flickering there in the fireplace. Brilliant. Okay, right then, let's go on to the next bit. Okay, that's the first unit going into the arches there. Get you up close. The signage outside is from the Metcalfe small factory kit. It comes with a variety of different signages that you can use. So I've repurposed the signage for this item here. What I have done is I've just painted a piece of cardboard along the top there for the windowsill, and then laminated two pieces together to form the box there on top of the shutters. In fairness, I think it looks really nice. As for the window here, I think I will be putting a light in there, as well as I was thinking about having that as like a flat of some sort. So perhaps putting some chairs and stuff like that inside it. But to be fair, I don't really quite know what to do with that. I wouldn't mind actually quite having your thoughts on that. Reason being really is the fact that with it being where it is on the layout, it's not going to get seen very often. So, don't know. What do you think I should do with it? Should I just put a piece of black card beyond the window there? Or should I actually make a proper scene of it? So yeah. Down here, you'll see that I've done the scale model scenery chain link fence here. That looks very, very authentic, that does. Again, a very, very detailed kit. All the parts are all laser cut. It just gives a proper look to it. It really does. And then over here you've got the other style of fencing here, the security fencing, and that runs across the whole perimeter all the way over to the end here. So that's done all right there, I think. I've put a few cars in here already just to get a feel of what's going on. I've put a container in here as well. To be fair, I don't think that's going to stay there. I might possibly move it, but I've just thrown it in there for now just to see how it looks. To be honest, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I don't really quite know what I'm really doing, so I do one bit, see how it looks, and then, you know, go from there. A couple of other smaller bits and pieces I've been up to, as well as I've put some, try and get the camera in here, I put some grasses here in between the track here on the branch line, and a couple of bits and pieces here. There's a couple of more, bring you over. There's a couple of more pieces here and here, as well as eventually I will be putting some more bits and pieces in along the fence edge there, as well as but for now it is really only only loose in here at the moment. It's only just been placed in. I've done that deliberately, to be honest with you, while I'm mucking around in this area here. I don't want to damage this fencing, so I'm able to actually pull it out at the moment and set it to one side safely while I'm gluing bits and pieces into this area here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I forgot to push the pause button there, or I accidentally pushed the pause button. Oh dear. Anyways, there you go, blunder of the month. It's starting to become a bit of a regular occurrence, I think. Right, one thing I do want to show you, a quick tip. What I've been doing is just to try and use the fine little bits of paint in your tubs here. It's quite difficult sometimes. You can set them down and they'll topple over. But what I've been doing is I've been cutting some toilet roll card here, sticking the pot in there to use as a stand, steady, like that, and just place that on the side. I use it for my glue, my Vallejo paints as well. You know, pretty much everything really. Trying to get as much as I possibly can out the little bits that are left. For some of you probably might find it's a little bit pointless, but yeah, you know, I like to try and get my money's worth out of everything, even if it was a pound from pound shop. Right, anyways, I hope you like what I've done so far. But please, by all means, if anyone's got any suggestions on anything at all, then please let me know. Hopefully, in the next few coming months, things may possibly change a little bit slightly. Fingers crossed, my contract on my phone comes to an end in the next couple of months. So hopefully I will be able to get a better phone where I can do a little bit more proper editing. At the minute, all I'm able to do at the moment is literally do everything all in one take. Hence the little blooper just now. So yeah. So as I'm doing it, I'm talking to you. I'm pausing it. I do a little bit of a running session, as you've been seeing, of which I hope you like. And then push the pause button again, do a little bit more. So hopefully I'll be able to do everything in bits and drabs. Then I will have more time to do videos, and that is where my problem lies really, is I'm having to do everything all in one take. What time is it now? Yes, it has currently took me about an hour to do this. But, you know, you live and learn. Hopefully in the next few months I'll get my new phone. I'll be able to do a little bit more editing, as well as I've had a few recommendations on different different apps that I can use for editing, of which I will be using. But with my current phone, it just doesn't have the memory space to be able to do this at the moment. I mean, it's shouting at me now that I'm running out of memory space. So without further ado, I'm going to go off. I'm going to do some more building on the layout, and you know, I'll keep in touch with you all on Google and Facebook. Also, you can find me on the Model Railway Hobby on Google Plus also. I'm on there as well as moderator. So if any of you want to check out that closed group on Google Plus, then please do. More the merrier. Right then, I'll love and leave you all. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy your hobby. Cheers, people. Ta-ra for now. Bye-bye.